Hey guys, what's up? Guys, it's Bupkis here today, guys. Today, guys, I'm playing some World of Warcraft. I've been playing a lot of Legion recently. And, the channel, honestly, may be heading in a direction of where it's mostly gonna be WoW, just because I feel like I have a decent understanding of this game. I've been playing it for, let's see. When I say decent, I don't mean like some of the people who have like 10 plus years, of course, but yeah, I've been playing it for a fair amount of time. I've been playing it since I believe the end of Cataclysm, maybe beginning of Cataclysm, very beginning of Mop. Oh, pardon me if you heard that. But again, I feel like I have a decent understanding. Obviously, I'm not like a WoW veteran, but you know, it's more like a WoW expert, but not a veteran expert. Point is, I feel like I roughly know what I could be talking about with a lot of things, especially with Legion recently. I've been playing a lot of Legion. Yeah, so today I really wanted to be talking about how I feel Legion's going, how I feel, you know, it's gonna be going, where it's gonna go, everything like that. Why are we? Oh, so just to get started off, of course, launch day, launch week, whatever you want to consider it. Definitely not as hectic. During Warlords, I didn't play the first couple weeks of Warlords, probably a month. I didn't care, really. Warlords brought no interest to me whatsoever. I would have been just as fine staying in Pandaria until Legion, in all honesty. I felt like Warlords was a terrible one, in all honesty, and that's just how I feel. Of course, I can't make them change that. You can't get rid of it, but that's okay. So, with that in mind, I thought Warlords was absolutely awful.
3, 2,
And I would have been perfectly happy not playing it. I played it though. Oh, I played it mainly to PvP, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really.
4, 3, 2,
Strangely enough, the amounts of Warlords I played in comparison to what I've played in Legion is immense, because
4,
in Warlords,
3, 2,
another main reason I PvP'd so much, I felt like there was really not that much to do. Now, it could be argued, you know, you could progress through higher levels of raiding, things like that. But, like, raiding aside,
4,
like,
3, 2,
there wasn't just
1.
really anything to do. It was either you raided, you PvP'd, that was about it. Plus, to tackle on top of that, I absolutely hated the questing within of Warlords. I just thought it was awful. I hated the zones.
2, 1.
I thought Tanan was okay, but Tanan wasn't a well, what's it called? A zone, really. I mean, it was, but it wasn't a leveling zone, because to get there you had to be level 110. You had to finished up your boat campaign, or whatever the fuck it was. And so
3, 2,
I just had a lot of things that I felt could have been done better, but that's okay, because that's in the past. And if I get this interrupted one more time, I swear. But off the negativity topic and off of me complaining about why I hated Legion, or not Legion, Warlords so much, let's get more into
3, 2,
why I like Legion. To start, what I ended on for Warlords, the leveling. Now, of course, some people are still leveling, just people who don't play as much, or people who may not have had the expansion the first
4,
day.
3, 2.
I don't know any other reason. You didn't know how to level well. What did this get? I don't know. I don't need it. Anyone need this cloak? In case y'all are curious as to why I'm running heroics. Well, let me rephrase that. Because if you look at my gear, I don't really need heroics whatsoever. I'm running it for these bad boys, hopefully to get Warforged. My guild's running mythics tonight, but I'm just hoping to get lucky and maybe get one of these bumped up to 840. Did no one need this cloak? So, no one need. Because I don't need it. Has a slot. Speaking is hard. Yeah, Guilford. Where is this you? Yeah, this is you. There you go, buddy. Knock yourself out. Oh, we don't have to go up there anyway. No problem. Y'all, I'm sorry about that noise from my messages. I'm very bad about responding to messages, so I had to put a loud ass noise in there for me to hear it. Anyway, is this a... No, it's not. Okay. Ah, shit, what was I talking about? Legion. So, to boot, initially, without even getting into more of the, I guess, in-game content, I was enjoying it immensely. Like, I was thoroughly enjoying the leveling, and then I roughly kind of knew what I was supposed to do once I hit level 110. Now, how do I feel about the fact there is 110 levels to go through, as, you know, as you're leveling? I don't really care, I guess. At the same time, though, it's like, this is very counterintuitive to certain things that a lot of people will say. Of course, leveling is a lot easier in WoW. Do not get me wrong. It is. But at the same time, you hit so many levels that you just don't want to go all the way to those levels. Like, I know for sure that it takes longer to level in vanilla than it still would now. But it's just the number cap and the number, like, just for example, alright, watch this. Okay, well, that's a terrible example because I didn't get a crit from it. But, usually, look, I'm hitting 500,000 each hit right now.
Watch your step.
With, my damn Fist of Fury. Like, it's just insane the damage you can do. Now, granted, yes, I am a decently high-geared Windwalker. Okay, there we go. 1.1 million right there.
Look into my eye.
Ah, shit. Is this gonna bing the right mirror? I don't know, I can't tell. I don't even know... Is there... I don't think there is there? Okay, don't worry guys, I'll... There you go. The reason I would stop talking to percent is because in Mythic, there's a overloaded mirror that you have to destroy, and if you don't, it hits for a fuck ton of damage. But it doesn't appear that it's in heroics. Off topic.
If only I could see.
That's cool, I guess. God, I'm just blanking out. I apologize for this greatly. Why I didn't like Legion. Leveling. Okay, leveling. That's where I was at. I'm sorry. Apologies. So, within Vanilla, of course, I didn't play personally during Vanilla. Not at all. Nah. This way. Alright, let's go. I didn't play in Vanilla. I can say that, and I'm okay with that. Now, of course, if you played Vanilla, you probably know better than I. I've watched a lot of stuff in Vanilla. I feel like I still know things about it, but I didn't play it. But one thing I know for sure is the amount of time it would take for someone to level. And yes, I realize leveling to 60 in Vanilla was a hella process. Alright, I get that. But it's the number and the size that we have to go to now that I feel like is just getting out of hand. Now, of course, they really can't, at this point, get rid of levels. Okay? They just can't do that. But what they could do, which is what they've done before, so there's nothing stopping them from really doing it, is another number crunch, right? But I don't mean just like the Pandaren one. I mean, like, I feel like we need like a serious number crunch. Okay? Because once you hit the point we're at, there's just so much. Like, I see prot warriors going around with damn. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. Whew. My chest was had not, what's it called? Not gas. Burp, condensation. I don't know. I can't English. Anyway, continuing on now. I have seen warriors with like 3-point-something million health. I am a leatherware, alright, and I am at currently 2 million. 2 million health at full health. As a leatherware. Okay. Alright, we're just going to dupe this dude down because might as well. There's no reason to not.
Fire has a life of its own.
Ah, that's kind of cool. Anyone need? Again, I don't need this stuff unless it's a damn. That's not a good sign. Go for it again, my boy. Take it. I'm glad to be able to help you. No problem. Anyway, health though. You could see right now I sit at 2 million. 2 million health as a leather-wearing DPS. Okay. Any tank I feel like at this same eye level is most likely closer to 4 million. Due to the sheer just logic of how it would work. Oh, hold up. Gave to Pally. But the sheer amount of health that people have is insane. Okay. And like, I guess you can keep going up in levels. That's whatever. But I feel like at a certain point, they need to do another drop. Alright. I realize that I feel like the most recent one was somewhat recent. But I also feel that it's just preposterous. The amount of health and the numbers that come up. Just like an expansion ago in Warlords, 262,000 DPS was not heard of unless you were running an old raid. If you were managing to somehow get 232,000 DPS, okay, something was not right. Alright. But of course, I mean, you can't really do anything about that. I mean, we can't. Blizzard, of course, could. Will they? No, I don't think so. But regardless, that's my rant about health in Legion. That's really my only, I guess, complaint. It's not really a complaint because it's not affecting the mechanics or how things work. I just feel like it's something they should nerf. Okay, done complaining. There's my complaints. Great sides to Legion. First off, I've already mentioned questing. I absolutely adore the questing. I adore the quests. They're not all just kill this, kill that. You know, it's not just any of that. it is legitimately like fun quest. I've done some quests in here that are so different from what we've had in the past. For example, not a leveling quest, but a world quest. It's for the Kirin Tour, and you legit ride around. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that DK must have dropped aggro. That's okay. I should lose aggro here when I go back in. Okay. Anyway. I just do not understand. Alright. Or, what am I talking? I'm still ranting about health because I got distracted. See what happens? This is what happens when mine gets distracted. Now, what was I saying? Okay, quest. Awesome-ass quest where instead... The fuck? Oh. Instead of your basic stuff, you fucking ride around on a rune saber, collecting these points, like, all over this point in the globe. There's some quests... A lot of the quests involve, a lot of big boss, like, world boss fights, which I think is absolutely cool. Problem for me... Oh, great. I'm gonna have to kill this thing or something. I don't think I can kill this thing by myself, honestly. No. This is inconvenient. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, mob I paralyzed is keeping me up here. Oh, God. Okay. I really don't know what else to do, except for hope for the best. I might have to be out of this dungeon, because I doubt they're going to come back up. Alright, well, I'm just going to sit here and let them finish their shit. Hopefully they can handle it. Anyway, I think it's just some really cool quests, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. PvP, it's fun. I really enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot in Warlords. I guess the only complaint I could have really had was, okay, this new system I'm showing you right here that I can't seem to move. Okay, whatever. This new system, though, will tele me back because leave combat till killed. So this system, it's really cool. I really like how it works, I guess, within PvP. But there's certain abilities I don't feel like should be only PvP. Example, heavy-handed strikes. Now, it's for stuns with your Fist of Fury like monks used to do. Very nice, awesome, blah blah blah. The problem with it, I feel, is that I would almost understand if it was the other way around. That it didn't work in PvP because, you know, it's a shit ton of damage and a stun. Please help me kill this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm caged. I apologize, guys. Okay, well, I'm surprised I came back. I'm doing most of the DPS, to be honest. Anyway, the system is interesting. Alright. But the large issue I really have with it is the fact that I don't know. I feel like some of the abilities that are PvP only abilities would not really cause a problem in PvE. For that being a prime example. Because when is there a time when killing a mob, specifically, like, obviously not a boss, don't let it stun like bosses, of course, that makes sense. But when fighting in PvE, when would that be a problem? Like, honestly, like, when would somebody just be like, oh my god, you know, oh, that's a wall. Like, oh my god, I can't punch a mob and stuff. I just because out of PvE and PvP, we have far more stuns, which is almost backwards, I feel like. But of course, there's nothing you can really do about it. But I don't know. Wow, that's health goes up by 10% more with reinforced armor ability. Interesting. Again, it's just how I feel about that whole situation, and the fact that, well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's just towards PvP. I think one final topic is having to do with what I'm doing right now. Dungeons. I adore them so far as well. I've used the word adore at least 12 times, but for good reason. Dungeons are no longer, well, this not a prime example because I'm geared for mythics, but overall, specifically mythic dungeons, are no laughing matter anymore. At least especially when you're first doing them, trying to get your mythic gear, so you're roughly level 830 maybe. You have to have an actual team. You need to communicate. You need to know. Can we jump down here? There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Everyone can just jump down. Please. I'm not exactly sure. She's just gonna keep throwing lights at me. Whatever. Dungeons though. You need to know the mechanics for these damn things. Okay, this one we're doing right now. I don't know if it happens in Heroic, but the final boss, Mrs. whatever her name is, Cordana, she has this thing where somebody who has the light can see this wall of ghostly type spirit things coming at you, like fell ghosts. In Mythic, if you get hit by it, you're basically dead. And so I was running this with my guild last week, and all of us were, of course, in the Discord. We're all talking, we're all chatting about everything, and it came to knowledge that we ran it at least 10 times. We died 10 times. Either one of us got stuck, we got stuck in a weird spot, but usually we died always to that exact phase every time. And there's two versions of the phase. There's the first one where she's floating there and you can't hurt her. And there's the second one where she's walking around, but they're also still coming, so you can move with her and fight them, but you have to also avoid them. We finally downed that boss, and I've never been so satisfied to finish a dungeon. Okay. One sec. Anyway. That's that. So, with all of that said, I feel like Legion is going to turn out to be a spectacular expansion. If they keep going the way they are. Not handing everyone anything. Not, just making it a walk in the park. But actually, keeping it somewhat difficult. Long as they don't, I guess, skip to almost the Warlord state of mind, where I felt like things were handed to you. 820 for Mythics is what I ask. But, I just think that if they keep it going in the way they are, we have an amazing expansion on our hands. And from what I've heard, we have the highest players on WoW since Pandaria, I believe, or the beginning of Pandaria. Regardless, highest players we've had in a while. Of course, this happened with Warlords and re-died back down. But we have more at the start of Legion than we did at the start of Warlords. And so I feel like overall, it's going to be a great expansion. Assuming that everybody keeps their own, everybody keeps, enjoying the content. They keep putting out content that people want to play. But, of course, I don't know the exact future. We know the raids, but we don't know the raids. So, we'll have to see. I'm actually really excited for Not Broken Out. It was the Emerald Nightmare. I'm extremely excited for this one. 850 plus, yeah. I think this one's gonna be really fun. I really want this illusion.
How utterly predictable. I knew that you would come.
It's a cool mask.
I have.
I haven't really looked at the gear in here yet. It's cool though.
I stayed just so that I could put an end to you.
Anyway, guys,
Once and for all.
I feel like that
Now you fools have fallen into
this
my
expansion has so much promise to it.
Let's see how you fare.
And
So
anyway, with that said, guys, thank you guys for taking the time. If you've listened to this whole thing, for me ranting and giving tips and things like that. If you guys ever have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everyone so much today, for listening to it and all that.
Beware.
And I hope you guys have a great night and great evening, great morning, whenever you watch this video. And I'll see you guys next time. As always, guys, peace out.
I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. Victory must be mine. May the night shroud me in shadow.
I won't lie.
My powers have grown since joining the Legion. Here, let me show you.
This is gonna be fun. Stick to tank. She's not down yet. We gotta find the shadow.
May the night
There it is.
shroud me in shadow.
I didn't have to go today. She sent an email out saying today is optional. So,
A warden's glaive
Nah.
here's the toughest armor.
what? I love you too? I really didn't hear what you said. Okay. I legit just got done recording something before you got here. Right now. Just guaranteeing that's what you're talking about.
Beaten? How? You are nothing.
It's not ready yet.
The traitor is defeated. Thank you. We owe you a great debt. I will make my way to the surface, but you should inform the other wardens of what you have accomplished today. May the night shroud you in shadow, and the moon illuminate your foes.